Ladies and gentlemen, you are not dreaming. The Boston Red Sox and Garrett Crochet have agreed to an extension. Welcome in to this edition of the Red Sox Rundown. I am your host, Jack Lotteray. I just put out a video a little less than an hour and a half ago, and the Red Sox go out and sign Garrett Crochet. This is absolutely stunning, firstly. Incredible, secondly, and kind of highway robbery if you really think about it. We're going to get into all of the details around this signing, but first, you guys go down below in the comments and let me know. One word reaction to when you saw Jeff Passan drop the bomb that the Red Sox had agreed to an extension with Garrett Crochet. One word reaction down below in the comments. My one word, shocked. I could not believe my eyes. I was on the phone with my girlfriend. I saw the Passan note come up, and I saw Red Sox. I'm like, oh God, what did the Red Sox do? And it was nothing I could have imagined in my wildest dreams. Absolutely incredible. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into the details. Jeff Passan had it. Garrett Crochet and the Red Sox in agreement. 6-year, $170 million contract extension. The deal starts next year in 2026, and it includes an opt-out after 2030. By far the largest deal ever for a pitcher with 4+ years of service. Tyler Milliken had the number, $28.3 million average annual value for a pitcher who I expect to win the AL Cy Young this year. The pitcher who I expect to be one of the greatest pitchers that we see in the AL over the next decade. You locked him down for 6 more years, and like I said, less than $30 million a year? Seriously? That's a steal. This guy is going to be a bona fide superstar, and I cannot wait to see what he accomplishes. This is why you subscribe, guys. When we get news like this, and there hasn't been a lot of news since we started this channel, but when news like this hits, we are going to make a video as soon as it happens. So do not miss out. Hit that subscribe button. I'm also doing recaps after every single Red Sox game. And when the eventual Kristian Campbell extension happens, which I would expect it to happen fairly soon, we'll have a video about that too. So don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button down below. More things here. This deal does have escalators that can max the contract out at $180 million over 6 years. So if I do math, 180 divided by 6, so they can get the average annual value up to $30 million a year. I don't know what those escalators are at the moment. I'm just continually refreshing my Twitter feed to make sure that I'm getting all of the information. Chris Cotillo had an article on Mass Live. It's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy coming out of this. But this is I'm going to get my analysis here. I'm sorry, I'm all flustered because I did not expect this to happen tonight or let alone at all. When they made this trade at the winter meetings, there was an assumption that an extension would come next because you gave up a massive 4-prospect package, including Kyle Teal, who at the time was part of the Big Three, and Braden Montgomery, who was your number 1 overall pick, who was your first round draft pick from the year before. So there was an assumption that if you were going to send away this type of prospect package, that you would be giving him an extension right away. Only 2 years left of club control, and you wanted to lock him down immediately. Then as the offseason went on, there wasn't a lot of talk about it. Crochet said, of course, I'd love to stay in Boston. And there were talks about, oh, yeah, we'll get a contract done. Yeah, all that talk. And then we got closer to the season and we got really deep into spring training. And then Crochet's demeanor shifted. And then we got the deadline of opening day. And then we got to opening day, and Craig Breslow, and a deal had not happened. And Craig Breslow said, yeah, I don't think we're going to have a deal happen anytime soon. And then Jared Carrabez on the Section 10 podcast had the point of, if they don't get it done now, I don't know if they ever will. And I agreed with him. Because if you don't get this deal done now, after this season ends, and he does what we think and expect him to do, and he finishes top 3, even wins the AL Cy Young, that number is only going to get higher. And with only 2 years of club control left, why would he sign an extension at that point when he can do it again 1 more year and then go test the free agency market and make $300, $400 million in a record-breaking deal? That made perfect sense. So an extension, when it did not get done at the opening day deadline, I was very disappointed. But not just disappointed, I was incredibly worried. But now that we're here, I'm just at a loss for words. My one-word reaction was shocked. It's also relieved. I'm very relieved that they locked down their ace of the future for almost a decade. That's more than half a decade that you've got this guy locked down. And, if he does everything that we think he does, he's going to be the face of your franchise, one of the faces of your franchise for the next 6-7 years. And that's just... I honestly, there's not much to say. I'm just at a loss for words. Go down below in the comments. Let me know. Grade the Garrett Crochet signing for me. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm giving this an A+. Like I said, it's got escalators to get to an average annual value of $30 million a year. But again, for Crochet, with the ceiling, with the expectations, seeing what he can potentially do, $30 million a year for a bona fide ace as young as he is an absolute bargain. So I'm just so happy. I'm jumbling my words because I can't believe what's going on. And this is just a really great day if you are a Boston Red Sox fan. A few notes I wanted to say real quick. Jared Carrabez, already talked about, had a tweet that I wanted to read that I agree with, and I think is actually significant. I think it's something we're not thinking about. Jared says, I know stuff sucks right now because of the 1-4 start. Yes, we talked about that in the video earlier today, which if you have not watched that video, go watch it. Didn't talk about Crochet at all. It's talking about the Orioles game today and the potential Alex Bregman injury and things like that, and Rafael Devers. Go watch that video after you watch this one. And if you say, hey, I'm from the Crochet extension, I'll give you a shout out on the next video. But he says, I know it sucks because it's a 1-4 start, but we got to put that aside for a second. Getting the Garrett Crochet extension done with 2 years of control left shows the Red Sox are not screwing around anymore. And this is a long-awaited big-time commitment from John Henry. We saw it with the cigar when they signed Bregman. Or no, that was when the trade happened. No, that was Bregman. Or was that the trade? One or the other. We saw him with the cigar. And then they signed Alex Bregman. And now they've got the Crochet extension done. John Henry is in. He wants the Red Sox to be successful. They signed Alex Cora to the extension last year. They trade for Garrett Crochet. They bring in Walker Buehler. They bring in Alex Bregman. They bring in Aroldis Chapman and Justin Wilson. They bring in pieces that they desperately needed. They are showing a commitment to winning, which is exactly what you want to see if you are a Boston Red Sox fan. So Jared hits the nail on the head there. This is more significant than we know. It's not just an extension of your future ace. It is a commitment to the future by your ownership, who for the last few years has proven time and time again that they did not care. They did not have the commitment to the team. And now they finally do. Real quick, I don't think they're done. Extension candidates, Kristian Campbell, that's got to happen. That's got to happen. That should happen in the next few days. We had the report after Saturday's game that the Red Sox and Campbell were close to an extension. You got to get that done. Lock him in. Do not let him table talks. Get it done. Roman Anthony, I think they should get that one done right after Kristian Campbell. I think that he has the potential to be your superstar outfielder of the future. And then if Marcelo Meyer proves that he can stay healthy, give that some time. I would not rush a Marcelo Meyer extension, but I would try to lock down the big three as soon as possible. And then you look at other players. Tanner Houck. Does he earn it? We need to see if he can earn it this year. Can he earn that extension this year? I would give Jarren Duran an extension. I know he's getting up there in age a little bit. I don't think he's going to cost that much if you give him an extension. He's going to cost a little pretty penny, but lock him up for the rest of his career. Make him a Red Sox for the rest of his career. Do it. So I think my extension candidates right now, Kristian Campbell's number 1. Roman Anthony's number 2. I think I would make Duran number 3. I would say if Meyer proves it, make Meyer number 4, and then Tanner Houck number 5 if he can prove it. If you can lock those guys down to extensions, you've got a core for the next half decade plus that is just going to be committed to winning for the Red Sox. Make it happen, John Henry. Do not be satisfied with just these few moves. Go, just do it. Do it. You guys let me know in the comments before I get out of here. Name a player the Red Sox should extend next. I think everyone's going to say Kristian Campbell. So say someone that's not named Kristian Campbell. But let me know down below in the comments. Name a player the Red Sox should extend next. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to finish it off here. Again, this is why you subscribe. If the Red Sox make a move, we make a video, even if I just pushed out a video about an hour or so ago. This is why you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And again, make sure you go check out the video that I put out before this, talking about the Orioles game, Alex Bregman injury potential, and Rafael Devers' struggles. Go check that out. That does not affect this video at all. Go check that one out as well. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to have a great rest of my night because the Red Sox just signed Garrett Crochet to an extension. Until next time, go Sox.